So, next thing we'd like to show you, though, is the evolution of the technique with a relationship. They're going to agree on common ground. You guys already have something set up? Let's explain to the audience what that is. What's the common ground? What do you both know?
Well, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. We've been dating for a year and we're on the brink of breakup.
Okay, so there's the common ground. They both have shared this common ground. Now, what they do is they now add something that they don't share with the other person. I don't want you to share it right now. We'll break it down when the work's done. She's gonna add something about him that is going to clarify, crystallize, deepen the relationship. He's a drug addict. He's been gambling and he's been lying and he's drained her bank account. Or, he's terminally ill and he doesn't know yet. Her best friend's the doctor and she just found out the news. Whatever, those two polar opposites are going to color everything if she's earned it. She's not going to play it. It's not a skit. You don't work from your head. We don't play characters in the Meisner Technique. You earn them. And the more you earn them, I'm telling you, you'll be so grounded, you won't have to think about nothing. It's all from the gut. And you're going to add something about her, right? And so it could be, again, both of those or something else entirely. We'll find out afterwards.
You're worried?
Yeah, I'm worried. You surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised, Jules.
You're upset.
Yes, I'm upset.
All right, I get that. I hear you.
I don't know if you fucking hear me, honestly.
Right, you're really pissed off.
I am really pissed off. You keep saying that.
Can I come in? You're not even letting me in.
I'm not inviting you in, but if you fucking have to, you can come in. You're disappointed.
I am disappointed. You're really hurt, and
I am really hurt, Jules.
I'm trying to be here.
You're trying to be here?
Well, you don't think so?
I don't believe you.
Okay, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you for a fucking second. We're just gonna stand there now? In the door? With the open door? Jesus.
You're just gonna have your back turned to me.
You want my attention now? I can listen to you.
You're not even gonna give me one moment?
I am giving you all the moments. Here.
You,
Yeah, I'm at there. This is what,
all
okay?
right, you're giving it to me, jeez.
So you're just gonna be silent there and just watch me?
Okay, you want me to just pour it all out?
Yes, I want you to pour it all out.
All right. Well, you don't seem like you really want to talk. You're really angry, and I get that.
I'm not really angry.
You are, okay, and it's okay.
Oh, it's okay because you say it's okay.
No. Oh, you're taking that the wrong way.
Oh, you're gonna tell me how I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You're just shutting me down, okay?
I am just shutting you down and you don't know how to handle that. You're thinking what to say?
No, I wasn't thinking. I'm just trying to be quiet. You seem like you don't, every time I say something, you're bothered by it.
You're so hurt. You're so hurt. Hey, you're so hurt.
You don't think I'm hurt? You don't think I'm feeling something here?
I can tell that you are, but Jesus, your timing is impeccable.
Well, okay. You're kind of I don't know what that means.
You don't know.
Of
course you don't know what that means. Of course you don't know what that means. Of course.
Okay.
Fuck. You're still not saying anything. What are you doing here?
I was just gonna come to you.
Okay, come. You want to?
All right, to get closer to you. You're really mad that I'm quiet, and then you're mad when I say something. Please.
Maybe you're just making me mad all around. You're sorry?
Yes.
What's her behavior, Jules?
You don't think I'm sorry?
Okay, good. Have a seat in the chair, Jules. Let's teach. Be right there. Okay. So, Jules, what's your truth? What did you add about her? What's your world?
So, we're at the brink of a breakup. and we've been dating for a year. And what I added about Svetlana is we met each other through this group rehab program last year. It was a co-ed. We would meet each other, and when we got out, she lived in this area near me, and so we decided to link up, and it was just immediately we were just falling in love.
Mm-hmm.
But about 6 months in, I fell to fatigue. I relapsed. Her problem really wasn't drugs, but I started really going down a bad spiral. And I promise I'll get better. But towards the end, she tells me, I want to move away to this program, and I scream at her. I force her to not go and cancel it, and she has to pay this big fee to undo all this, and she screams at me to kick out. And so I'm here to just see where we're at. I asked her, can I come over? She says, I don't think I can do this anymore. So I'm immediately coming here.
You're trying to save the relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're here to do. Okay, we'll come back to you in a second. So, Lana, what did you add so that you can have a point of view? So maybe upon seeing him, there's something talented that happens. Our actor's faith kicks in. Our training, all these exercises, all these weeks, months, and sessions now starts to take hold on us, and we actually have a truthful reaction with this person who's your classmate, your friend, etc. Our ability to transform and earn relationships. What did you add about him?
Okay, so I am in this state of my life of like metamorphing into what I'm supposed to be, right? I have hopes, I have dreams. I became dedicated to what I do, and I've been with him for a year. And last year in this time we were together just partying, doing a bunch of drugs, music festivals, nothing serious about life, right? And I started growing and growing as he stayed here, and I started growing. And a couple of days ago I found out at a party he cheated on me.
Got it.
And now that gave me the courage to finally end things and separate myself from him. I love him and I'm used to him. I made him a habit of mine, but I have to break it off.
Good. How did your work feel?
To be very honest,
Yes.
you asked me
Yes.
earlier, I said, no, I don't have nerves, but I think honestly it's the camera. But other than that, I did my best to just stay focused as Svetlana.
Okay, because
I felt still in some moments where I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in my head a little,
Yeah.
but I would always just
look,
go back.
I picked two students whose work is impeccable. It's a ridiculous technique, and this was really good. Overall, this was really good work. But as you heard in my voice over as this played, I pointed out examples of where moments were missed, right? And so because Jules doesn't miss those moments ever, right? And there's a few examples where I pointed out where that happened. Svetlana, overall, her work was much cleaner. It's not a competition. It's not a contest. They're all healthy about this. They get it, right? But overall, her technique was much tighter. But the real teaching point, we can nitpick all day long. And that's my job, is to teach those fine points so that they get better. But overall, this work was good, right? She has strong feelings about Jules. He has strong feelings about her. And yet they did the technique very well, colored by this imaginary. Look, Sandy's in standard and definition. He dedicated 65 years of his life to this. Acting is the ability, the kind of acting he's interested in. Acting is the ability to behave absolutely emotionally truthful under these imaginary circumstances, these imaginary relationships, these imaginary worlds. That's what makes believable work. That's what makes talented work. And so the Meisner Technique is this brick by brick process designed before we even touch scripts, before we do script analysis and second year work and character work and all the things that are part of the Meisner Technique. We first build a foundation where we're able to learn how to expand our talent as an actor. What's talent? Well, a childlike imagination, Sandy said. Why? Because none of this is real. In the world of acting, whether it's film, television, it's all make-believe. It's all make-believe. So can you earn that point of view? Can you earn that relationship? And can your imagination play like a child back when you were 5 years old in a bedroom? So the exercises are designed to grow our imaginations like nothing else. She's got something to do in this art. We got lights here. We're in our studio. You know, there's cameras and everything. And she's able to fall into this world. She's got something to do that's compelling, difficult, and urgent. This imaginary world. He's got this coming to this door. On the other side of that door is a bathroom and a you know what I mean. It's backstage, if you will. And yet this is supposed to be her home. And that leads to number 2. Talent for an actor. Childlike imagination, Sandy said. Freakish concentration. To be able to be present with cameras and audience and the distractions, or at auditions or callbacks, to be so on the freaking beam, like a Simone Biles, just on that balance beam, rock solid, going across that thing. That concentration allows our imagination to keep playing. We're present. It's still hanging. I'm not in my head. I'm not distracted by anything. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. And then the final component is, Sandy said, for talent for an actor, is highly sensitive. Highly sensitive to our imaginations, to what we've created, to what you say to me, or what you say to me. You know, whatever that might be. You saw Jules at one point come over and lean his head on her shoulder. He's not playing the story. He's working from his gut. He's got the love of his life is saying these things. What do you want? Get out of here. Boom, 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 banging on him. That hurts. That's like a whip. It's doing something to him. Not in his head, in his gut. She made him come over. She made him back away. And vice versa. Every time he started to move, it did something to her. So it's, again, this magnet happening, this connection happening. Right? Make sense? Let's do one last quick thing. I don't know, I hope this one isn't too long for you. Let's do one last quick thing. Let's just show them an example, and we're going to go quickly, of I want you to pepper questions. Fire away with questions.
Okay.
Do the technique poorly. And I want you to be conversational.
Okay.
Okay? These are also, why do I bring these up? These are 2 very common, poorly taught elements that happen in the Meisner Technique. Yes?
Why are those bad?
Conversation means you're in your head, you're on yourself. Conversation means it's like, Jules says, you seem really busy. Yeah, I'm busy. I've got to go to my restaurant interview. You got to go to your restaurant interview? And so she's missed his behavior, which the moment would be, you think that's crazy. You think that's insane. You think that's dumb. You got to go to your restaurant interview? I told you the other day that I have a very important meeting, and yes, I have an interview today at 3 o'clock. I'm going to my meeting. You didn't tell me that. I did. I told you when we were sitting at the cafe. It's just conversational. It's a skit. We're missing moments. That's not what the technique's about. The technique is about earning these relationships, earning these points of view, and then, ready? Having this life go on, and yet still be focused on our partner and doing the technique and being wide open and sensitive to our partner. Questions are bad because they throw the people right in their head. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you in such a hurry? It's going to throw this person right into their head. Okay? So what the hell? Let's go train wreck. Let's just show them the worst of this poorly taught, if you will. Yeah.
You knock very quietly.
You noticed that?
I did. I noticed it.
You want to talk with me?
You're wondering if I want to talk with you? I don't want to talk with you.
You don't want to talk with me?
I don't want to talk with you. I'm in a hurry. I'm actually doing
Can't
something.
you just give me a minute?
I can't give you anything because I have to go. I'm going. I don't have time for this.
Where are you going?
It's none of your business.
You're just leaving?
I'm just leaving.
More conversation, Philip.
I have to go to a wedding.
Which wedding?
Again, it's none of your business. I've been planning this for like 2 years.
They can't even. Here, come on.
It's just,
It's hard.
such a bad
I'm
taste
trying
in
to
your
focus to make it, but it's not working.
They're too well trained to be this bad. But look.
I can't do it.
Look, I think you get the idea is that if she's just babbling her story, that's what conversation means. We're missing moments off of our partner, and questions throw the partner into their head. So anyway, there's an example of it. Okay. Now look, we'll come back and show more. I think there's more things that we can share, but this is I think a really good start. Again, I know there's a lot of videos out there. A lot of people have, with again, well intentions, are sharing their versions of what the technique's about. But the last conversation I ever had with Sandy, just before he passed, I promised him that I would present his teachings as pure and legitimate and as authentic as possible. So that is what we're dedicated to doing here. This information is one branch removed from Sandy. And so the purity of this, what we're dedicated to is that our people are the finest trained in the technique in terms of how Sandy wanted it done. And these two beautiful students are an incredible example of that. So again, thanks for hanging out. We've got plenty more coming, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.